Sellers ask at a listing appointment. So let's make this a little micro listing appointment. How about that? So what do I actually do to sell your home? What do I do? What do you do? And I get it. A lot of sellers just think we'll just put the house on the MLS and we're done. Let Zillow take it from here. That's not, no. The job starts well before listing day. We prepare the home so it could show well. That's pricing it based on the real market value, the real data. And then we market it where the buyers are. Where are they? Who fits this house? Who can we market it to? You have to look at who your buyer's going to be. Then, I manage showings, negotiations, inspections, financing steps, and timelines, all the way up to settlement. So my goal is to make the process as smooth and predictable as possible for the sellers so you don't feel stressed or surprised along the way. I'll take that. Because sometimes there's some doozies out there too. So what should I do to prepare my home? That's a good one. So most homes don't need major renovations before selling. No, preparation usually just means decluttering, deep clean, addressing some obvious maintenance or some delayed maintenance, items that things that are making the home not so bright. You want light, bright, airy, fun, something for the buyers to respond to. They want the house to feel cared for, right? So before listing, I'd walk through, just check out the house with the sellers, and just make a priority list and just go through all the different things that you could do that will change the price of the home even. So how do we decide what the price is? I'm a nerd about this. I love pricing properties, and you should see how I am with closing too. But with pricing properties, pricing isn't guessing. It's not picking some random number. So we look at everything from recent comparables, which are houses that actually already sold, right? Current conditions of your house, other houses, any kind of updates that they have and you don't, or you have that they don't, and what they are for today's market, right? And that's how we get the price. I love a good priced house. Houses that are priced well sell faster too. They don't just sit on the market. If your house is sitting on the market, it smells like it's overpriced. So the stronger offers will come in and it'll be a smoother negotiation if the house is priced right. You know what I mean? So how will this whole process, how long will it take, right? That's a biggie. How long will this process? Well, from preparation, which is walking through, to closing, usually takes about maybe 3 months. You need 30 to 45 days just from signing to closing. Usually that gets you through all your inspections and everything. And then there's the prep time and the sell time. You could list and be under contract the first day. That's my favorite part of having the proper price. So, planning ahead makes the timeline feel organized instead of rushed. So, yeah, and that's a biggie. Do you have to leave the house during showings? I am a huge believer in absolutely yes. Buyers are going to feel more comfortable with you not there because they can walk around and have a conversation with each other about the house and not worry about your feeling. It minimizes any kind of disruption, and it makes it's so much better. It is an inconvenience to have to keep running out. I've done it, and you have to prepare for it. But if you do it and you let enough people in, you're going to sell a lot faster than if you don't let people in. And what if we don't get offers right away? What if you don't get offers right away? It's normal. There's some markets that have long sit times. Days on market could be a lot. It means that usually, though, that you're overpriced. I'm not even going to put sugar on it. You're just overpriced. So it's just saying that other buyers are finding better houses or houses like it cheaper or better. The key is responding to the feedback early versus just letting it wait and sit. And then you're just chasing the market. And yeah, sometimes the seller won't let the agent change the prices, and everything's up to the seller. What happens if inspections requests come in? They always come in. Unless they waive inspections, but you always have something. Or they'll just say like, it's fine. I get a lot of that. But buyers usually request repairs or credits based on, what they find. And it's perfectly normal. The most reasonable thing to do is just think fair, right? My job is to help both sides reach a solution that'll keep the transaction going forward. But you got to think fair, fair. No one's trying to screw anyone. And how do I know if a buyer's serious? That's one of my favorites. How do I know if a buyer's serious? And trust me, you'll know, because it's usually, it's strong in the financing, really responsible contingencies, and a great deposit. I love a good deposit. So if they have a strong deposit and strong contingencies, they're interested. It's not just the price. I mean, price helps determine, but a buyer that knows what they're doing and is prepared is going to go to closing so easy. So what if appraisal comes in low? That's why you don't take that buyer with the higher price and a mortgage, because you're going to get screwed with this, right? So if that happens, I always have them sign a waiver saying that if it does come in lower, that they have to pay the difference from asking to what they offer. Because why would we accept the offer and then have to put our property back on the market? And knowing this early will save you. So if you see it and you can adjust it and talk to them now, that's how you plan. My goal isn't just to list, it's to attract serious buyers quick and avoid sitting on market. We don't want to sit on market. A correct price usually creates a strong offer, smoother negotiations, quicker offers, and you're not sitting on the market. It's so much better. Like what if you're just at your very first step? Like, should I be ready? No. First step isn't listing your house. It's getting information. It's gathering information. It's understanding, value, timing, your preparation. What is your next move? What are your options? Where are you going to go after this? You got to know this stuff so you're confident before you go to listing. The earlier we have the conversation, the easier it is at listing.